Okay, here's another review on the Coleman 6-man cabin tent. As you can see there, I got a little patch on that screen there. The reason I got that there is because my keys hung up on it when I was going out of it. It tore it a little bit. I didn't want to tear anymore, so it's duct tape. Duct tape's good for a lot of shit, right? Okay, but so far, so good, man. We're like 2 months in with the tent standing up. It went through some thunderstorms, right? But then last night, as you can see over there, there's parts of trees laying on the ground, right? I mean, we had tornadoes come through. It was like, what, 45, 50 mile an hour winds? And I came back, and guess what? The tent is still standing. The only thing is this one corner right there, that post, there's a knuckle up at the top there on the outside. The knuckle twisted, and that caved in a little bit. So I got a little puddle of water at the end of the air mattress there. But other than that, look at this. No water at all in the tent, man. What it did do though is the rain fly, and I had it staked out. It was everything staked out just in case, right? But the rain fly went over here on the grass over here. It ripped off the top of the tent. Nothing ripped. It pulled the stakes up out of the ground and blew it to the one side. The two stakes that were on this side stayed. This side here, they stayed in the ground, so it didn't blow away, or else it would have blew away. And then I got it, and there was really literally nothing wrong with it except it being wet. So I put it back on top of the tent today. And in this corner right here, on the rain fly, if you can see, there's like a little dark spot there. When I was putting it on, the knuckle pierced, like about a 2-inch rip in the rain fly. So I took some of this, let me show you what it is here. This black Gorilla Tape stuff, and covered up that rip in the rain fly so that it doesn't rip anymore. Not to waterproof it, but just so it doesn't rip any more than it already is. But I mean, even without the rain fly in that storm, the only thing I got was that little puddle, because actually that corner of the tent sunk in and I had the windows open. See, that's the thing, leave your windows open. That's why the tent stood, because the wind could go through the tent instead of blowing it away. So that's just another review. And look, perfectly dry. I got my air mattress, nothing's wet. Just a little puddle by the door where I had the door, I had that thing down. They're about maybe 2 inches from the top where that rain fly is at. And then when the rain fly blew away and that thing sunk in, that let the water, because it wasn't like angled like it should be, so the water came in. But just another review on the Coleman 6-man camping tent. So it lets you know, stormy weather, if you stake it out right, leave the windows cracked, you might lose the rain fly, but the tent's still standing. And so far durable enough. That's my fault there. Keys hung up in the mesh, got hooked in the mesh and tore it. But yeah, everything's all good with the 6-man cabin tent. Everybody have a nice day.